Good morning, old Marker. How are you doing? Love your Facebook post. Truly do. Truly do. So had a had a hell of a time getting on our live stream this morning because I that one live stream I told you didn't show up. Well, it kept wanting to upload. It kept wanting to come back on. So I had to end up going out, deleting it, going out, deleting it, going out, and deleting it. Finally, I got it to go away. I I told you I'd be on this morning. I said I didn't know what time I would be on. So, but another sleepless night. Um, well, hi, Marie. How are you? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. That was a beauty prize, all right. So, hi, June. How are you? Glad to see you're here. You're looking lovely as ever, both of you, Marie and June. Well, at least you got to go to sleep, I think. Every time I went to close my eyes, I'd open them and it was like 5 minutes later. I can't sleep. I don't know, man. I no more than I just get comfortable to where I know I'm gonna fall asleep, and then I move and the pain starts again. Yeah, that's why I had to actually run a new test, and cancel it out this morning. That's why I wrote that, do not join, do not join. Yeah, Well, I'm sorry to hear that, June. Yeah, so you're right. It is. Oh, mucker. Thanks for the coffee there, Charles. I could use it. I'm thinking about going out and starting to get me some double espresso or whatever, something that's got twice as much caffeine. So, you'd be surprised how long a person's body can go without adequate rest before they either collapse or stroke out. So do not sub to me. Yeah, it's a test. It's a test. Well, yeah, I couldn't get it to. We tried. We were experimenting last night on old muckers, and because they put up a new thing about you or live streaming, so I experimented with it last night, and I did two of them. One went through and went to my videos, and I was going to delete it, but I've got like 35 views on it, all right, and it's only 30 seconds long or whatever, but that's 15 minutes of watch time. So I thought, no, I'm not going to delete that. That's 15 minutes of watch time. Well, then I went to get in this morning to start a live stream, and it wouldn't let me because the second one never downloaded. So I had to, restart it, run it for a few seconds, and then shut it down. So I didn't delete it. So, if people want to watch the 30-second video, I guess, more power to them. When you look at your live streaming in your dashboard right there, June, it's going to say live event, or it's going to say live schedule event, and then there's a camera, and that camera is to automatically turn on Google Hangouts, like that. When you hit that, you've got like 10 seconds, and you're on live streaming. But it doesn't give you you don't have any control panels. You can't shut the camera off if you need to shut the camera off. You can turn the mic up and off, but you can't do the camera. You just got to click a couple of little X's or whatever, and then it starts. It'll start 3, 2, 1, then it's on. So. Yeah. Well, hopefully I didn't disturb your channel, your TV watching there, Charles. I was on Facebook last night or yesterday afternoon, and there's another event going on at the same place where I told you about it yesterday, Spring Fling. I contacted that person, and I'm waiting for contact back. But if they're going to keep having events there, I'll go there. It may only be for 5 or 6 hours, but $100 is $100. Good morning, Big Steve. How are you doing? Glad to see you're here. Did you bring me a cup back, Marie? I have, since 4:30 this morning, I've made 2 pots of coffee already. That's right. Make sure you're watching the live chat, because if you're not, you're missing on comments. Cream and sugar, just like I like, Marie. You're a sweetheart. You're a saint. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I put up a video yesterday, the installation of the ceiling fan. I finally got it up after. That's why I got out of here early yesterday. I realized we didn't do the prayer request or anything like that, but my wife's cousin was supposed to be coming, and I waited around for a little bit, and I decided to start doing it myself, and I put it up, and I got done with it about 10:30, and he showed up at like 11:15 or 11:20. So, well, go back to the kitchen and get me another one, Marie. No, I wish I could be flying on 2 pots. It just ain't working, man. Yeah, it's a good fan. They're Harbor Breeze. If you're gonna buy a ceiling fan, I highly suggest you buy a Harbor Breeze, because they're a little more expensive than the rest of them, but they are the best ceiling fan for your money. So, Witchy Princess, good morning. They are the best value for your buck. So, and every once in a while, you go to the hardware store or the lumber yard or whatever, and they got them for sale, and they'll have them on clearance, because they try to get rid of that stuff during the winter. So you go in there in the spring or whatever, or summer, or fall, excuse me, the end of summer, beginning of fall, and you'll see some ceiling fans on sale. And it'll be a $200 ceiling fan, get up for $90, which is good. I mean, when people say, I want to spend $90 on a ceiling fan, but when you're buying one of the best that is made, $90 isn't a bad deal. So, this ceiling fan we have right here, we've had for, I think I've had it 10 years. And I think my wife, she bought it. She went to Lowe's and she bought it, and it was only like $35 or something like that on clearance. So, and I got another nice one in the foyer I have to take apart, because it has little bitty light bulbs in it. And in order to change the little bitty light bulbs, you have to take the ceiling fan half apart. So, and all the little light bulbs don't work. And then light package has got a glitch in it. When you start the light package up on it, sometimes it catches and doesn't want to light the light. So I'm going to put a new light package on it if I do it. So, but this one I won't have to take down. I just have to take some of it apart. So, Or I do have an extra remote and stuff. I might take that one down and put the remote to it, and then that way I shut the fan on and off or whatever. For some reason, where that fan is at, there's no switch to shut the power off whatsoever, unless you go downstairs and hit the fuse box. That's the only place you can shut the power off. So I have no idea why it's done that way, but that's why I put a ceiling fan there with a pull switch on it for the lights. So that's good, Big Steve. That is really good. Can I see your numbers? Oh, let me see. I will tell you. Yeah. Wow. Well, we got us a mega channel in here. Richie's got 1,474 channel followers. That's good. That's really good, Derek. Glad to see it. $1,474 channel followers. You're doing good there, Richie. Now you gotta do a video of your cat running around there, Big Steve. That's right. You gotta support people. Yesterday after I got done with doing the ceiling fan and stuff, I went to like 4 or 5 other live streams. Went in for a few minutes. You know, showed them some channel love. Did some channel love, and then at 12 o'clock, no, at 6 o'clock last night, I think it was, or 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. I went back in and did like 5 other live streams, and then showed them some channel love. And then at around 12 o'clock this morning, I was in 3 other ones and showed them some channel love. So, well, the longer he goes, the better off he's going to be. And make sure he drinks plenty of fluids there, Steve, and keep him in the house away from something, you know. So, you know, I don't know what he got into, but I'm pretty sure it was probably antifreeze. So, you know, and cats are that way. You know, people drain their antifreeze and leave it in a, you know, a pan out in the, you know, in the garage or out in the driveway or, you know, at the end of the house or behind the garage, and cats get into it. So, yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about other than, I tell you what. No, I won't. I won't go there. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you'll see my posts I just posted this morning. I want to know where the outcry is for the banning of autonomous cars. Now, I don't want to get into a Second Amendment fight on this, or, you know, argument or whatever, or upset people, but if guns kill people, then wouldn't a fully automatic car also be considered a killer? Because it has killed a person out in Arizona. It is the first known case of a machine that was working by itself with no control, with no human control, that has killed anything. Oh, Rita, how are you doing? And that's what I said, where's the outcry about banning autonomous cars? So I'm just saying, if they want to say guns kill people, well, guns don't kill people. People kill people with guns. But this car did kill a person all by itself. So if anything should be banned, it should be them autonomous cars. Yep. She got killed in, I want to say Tacoma, Arizona, or something like that. Yeah, it was 2 days ago it happened. She was in the walking outside the crosswalk, and the car hit her. And there was a guy in the car, but he wasn't paying attention to what the car was doing, and because he could have stopped the car, and he didn't. And as far as I'm concerned, and this was an Uber car, as far as I'm concerned, the CEO, president, or owner, or whoever it is that owns Uber should be held for vehicular homicide. It's no different if you or me or somebody else hit somebody and killed them in your car. You're going to be held for vehicular homicide. I don't care. So it ain't no different, even though it's fully automatic. The company, the guy that owns or runs the company, the top dog, should be the one that goes to jail for it. Yep. That happened Tempe, Arizona. That's what it is, Tempe, Arizona. Yep. And I'm just, facing facts. Nobody will ever they'll get fined or sued. That's it. But nobody will ever face jail like they will if it was me, you, or the guy down the street. And that right there is a bunch of crap. And what is more crap is that FBI agent that they fired and is getting rid of him. They got rid of his pension, or most of his pension, or some of his pension. They're senators right now, and they are of the liberal descent, want to hire him to give him back a government job so this guy can get his full salary, his full pension. Now, what he did was against the law. And 2 years ago, he was in on with a whole bunch of people that are a whole bunch of FBI agents, or head feds, whatever you want to call them, management, that put Podesta in jail for lying to the FBI. So why isn't this one treated the same way? I'm just asking. Why isn't he treated the same way? And Podesta, he got prison term, or prison. You know who else is probably upset because this guy lied to the FBI and didn't get no jail time? Martha Stewart. She got 2 years prison for it, for lying to the FBI. So how come this guy lied to the FBI, even though he was FBI, but he lied, and he didn't get no jail time? Telling you, it's different strokes for different folks. They protect their own. That guy should be facing prison. Loss of his pension. And people say, well, he worked for 22 years for the government for the pension. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, he worked 22 years for the government. Did you see the house he lives in? $500,000 house. Okay. Brand new cars. I didn't know the government paid so damn good to be an FBI agent. I don't care. I think we overpay everybody that's in the government. There shouldn't be a damn one of them make more than $50,000 a year, or $52,000. Let's give them $1,000 a week. There ain't a damn one that should make more than $52,000 a year. Hell, the president only makes $400,000 a year, and there are CEOs of companies that make $50 to $100 million a year. And President Trump don't even take a salary. $400,000 is nothing to him. You know, he should take that $400,000. I think that's what he's doing, is he's donating it to charities. So that is nice. But liberalism is a cancer of life. Yeah, the fake Me Too movement. You're right. Like the fake Me Too movement. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, I want to get. I start talking about this stuff, I get really upset, man. I don't want to do that because this. I get so tired of the government and their corruption and cheating taxpayers out of the services that they're supposed to have. And nobody wants to stand up and do anything about it. Well, finally, we got somebody in there that wants to stand up for the average citizen, the taxpayer, not the rich people, but the taxpayer. We got somebody in there now, and the working man, because they realize it's the working person, not man, the working person in this country that makes this country great. I'm not saying not everybody makes them great, but what I'm saying is, without jobs in America, this country's not going to be nothing. And he's bringing back jobs to America, which makes it a better country than what it was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 15 months ago, 16 months ago. I know, give it to God and he'll take care of them all. But in the meanwhile, Marie, can't we go to Washington, D.C. with 535 nooses and sit there and hang them all just to make sure we, get it done for God before, so it doesn't put an extra strain on him? That's what I said. We had to go and hang every goddamn one of them. Excuse me. Sorry about my language. We had to hang every one of them and leave them sit there swinging for a couple of days just to remind the next ones that come in, you start screwing us over, this is what's going to happen to you. So. That worked in 1776. So and it should work now. I gotta get off the subject. I'm about ready to stroke. So anyways, what would you guys like to talk about other than the Second Amendment, sex, or sexy Second Amendment? Yeah, I think God needs you gotta nudge him in the right direction. That's right, examples. So I'll let you know, this is how it is. Everyone that's in politics right now in Washington, D.C. is guilty of bribery. Every one of them. The reason why I say that is because if I stand out 200 yards away from the polling place and I say, Joe Schmo, come here for a minute. Hey, I see you're voting for Jane Doe. And they'll say, yeah. I say, hey, why don't you go vote for John Smith, and here's $100 for doing it. That's bribery. But in Washington, D.C., it's called lobbying and lobbyist, which is completely legal in Washington, D.C. But there is no difference. The only difference is politicians made it legal for them to accept bribes and not the citizens. Another thing that's completely legal in Washington, D.C., Joe Schmo from the Wall Street can call up anybody that's in Washington and say, hey, you guys want an insider tip? We're going to sell this place. So get in the ground floor and you'll make some money on the stocks. It's completely legal for Wall Street to get a hold of politicians and give them insider trading tips. But it's not completely legal for you. Did they kill Obama? Did they find him? And I see that kid that shot up the school in Maryland had a Glock 9mm handgun. Well, he was 17, but it was a gun you need to be 21 years old to own. Okay, it's against the law to own a gun at the age of 17 because it's a handgun, so it's 21. So if it's against the law to own a gun, how did that guy get a gun? Damn. If guns are outlawed, only outlaws have guns. That's what that moral, that little thing was right there, but I'm not going to get onto that. So what, the bombers no more? I guess I'm going to have to watch Fox News because they are fair, balanced, and unequivocal. You're right. Where are the parents? I don't know if this was the parents' gun or not, but if it was, they're going to be facing some lawsuits and stuff. The kid is dead, I guess, right? From what I understand, he was shot by the safety officer there at the school. Good job. Hopefully he double tapped the little bastard. Okay. He is approaching and they detonated bomb. Okay. But if he did not get the gun or the handgun from his parents, then that means he got it from somebody that had one and sold it to him illegally. There goes the case right there, legality. He didn't have the gun legally. So, and he didn't have it legally anyways if he took it from his mom and dad's house, or his dad's house, or his mom's house, or whatever it may be, or his dad and his dad, or his mom and his mom, or whatever. So, you're right. You can get a gun off the street faster and cheaper than you can get a gun legally. There's so many on the street right now that are out there illegal. It's pathetic. I got to get off the gun subject too, because there's a lot of people that don't like the gun subject, so I don't want to talk about that. So we could either talk about my stunning good looks, yeah, or we can talk about something else. You're right, Charles. They don't affect people that don't care about the laws to begin with. So. Now you're starting to sound like somebody else across the pond there, Marie. No, I can't talk about sex. I haven't got the slightest idea about it. All I know, if it's a midget and a tall woman, when a midget is nose to nose, his toes is in it. When he's toes to toes, his nose is in it. That's all I know. So. That'll be a short subject. That's right. We'll talk about it for 5 minutes and we'll go over it 3 times. Ain't that right, Yankee? So. Well, maybe we ought to just put on a video. Maybe I ought to just go into YouTube and find a video and then just upload it on here and just we'll all sit back like we'll go to sex education. I'll just watch, I'll watch the video. If you got any questions, we'll I don't know who we're going to ask, but we'll have to ask somebody. That's right. Once you're in it, you're in it. That's right. You're in it to win it. Well, I can tell you all I need to know about sex. Okay, here. Gold mine? No, no. Gold mine? No, no. Gold mine? No, no. All I need to know. We will Google it. It's still snowing. Good, good, good. There'll be a test after. Yeah. That's why they say she got the gold mine and I got the shaft. So there was a message in that Jerry Reed's song, you know. And when they say you'll put it right down the middle and she got the better half, see, I'm telling you. You go with a gold mine. No, 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 no. Schools are closed. Oh my God. What, you got a quarter inch down there? Big Tender, 1982. Is that when you were born or when you graduated high school or when you got married or what? Big Tender? Oh, Joey. Is that you, Joey? I think. Guess what, Big Tender? I just showed you some channel love. Guess what, Big Tender? I just showed you some more channel love. And guess what, Big Tender? I just showed you some more channel love. So, you guys want? I just showed you some. You are Joey, right? Or Joe? Hello. I just showed you channel love with three times. So, aren't you Joe? How? Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong picture. You guys, you look awful like a lot alike. Maybe I'm wrong. Hard to tell because you got your picture sideways. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, you just streamed an hour ago. Okay. Okay, you're not Joe. All right. Well, I'm sorry. What? You got a first name? Can we call you? Yes, I'm getting tender. No. I guess I'll try to everybody that comes in, if they're new, I'll try to give them, three channels. Yes, Cherry Dog is that's off. Yeah, that's Sophie. Who's Cherry? Must be Auto. Oh, I don't know what the hell I call it. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Glad to see you here. You having blood work, but you can't eat. You're having your coffee anyways. Hopefully everything's okay. I had to go yesterday and have blood work done. I know how that stuff is. You guys give me a second. I have to make a pot, or not make a pot of coffee, but pour me a cup of coffee. What did the doctor say yesterday there, Big Steve? Well, that's good. That's good. I lose 5 pounds every morning. Then I gain it back during the day. Then I lose 5 pounds every morning. Then I gain it back during the day. Yeah, I should need to. There you go. Might be starving, but at least you're awake. Are you hungry? He's got to go to the doctor today, Big Steve. Oh, you need to lose about 250 pounds. I know I had that. I had to have I had a gastro bypass done in August of 2016. I lost about 154 pounds. There you go. Like you said, I think you meant start with a finger, and then to build up the nerve, top off a large limb or toe. There you go. Yeah, toes are so overrated. No. Yeah, right. I was a billboard on a hover round. That's about how good looking I was. Big tender. Your name is Ron. Okay. All right. Hi, Ron. Everybody say hi, Ron. Hi, Ron. My volume's low. me see. Huh. It doesn't. How's it? I was a good dancer when I was younger. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you got to turn your volume up on your computer there just a little bit there, Big Kev. I don't know. I'll speak up. Well, you know why heavy guys can dance good there, don't you, Marie? Because once they get it walking, it just don't stop. The song can be over 5 minutes before the rest of the body stops. That's why they're dancing on the way back to the table, because it just hasn't stopped yet. He's talking about when Big Steve told him to pound a burrito, he from a liquor store. He don't drink, so he can't go to a liquor store. I think that's what he's talking about. They don't. Fat people or heavy people don't move too well, but they do. They can dance. So I know a lot of people, a lot of heavy people are good dancers for some reason. Good morning, Free Music. How are you doing this morning? Well, yeah, but you said go to the liquor store and get a liquor store burrito. That's what you said, Big Steve. He's not going to go to the liquor store because he don't drink. So I have to go to the gas station and get one. So. Kevin says he doesn't dance. Well, yes, you do, Kevin. You just don't realize it. That's good. Free music. At least you got 3 hours of sleep. Do we need subtitles here? Yeah, right. Free music, he don't dance, but he plays music. And you can dance to it. How about when some station, yeah. And some crackleberries. I don't run from nothing because I can't run from nothing. I'll just have to sit there and face my fear. So bring it on, Freddie or Jason. I don't care. I'm not going nowhere. I got me a new American flag pin. Went to a thrift store yesterday, and Oh, I seen this. It was only a quarter, so I bought it. But I also bought stainless steel stand-up paper towel rack. And the reason why I bought that is because I can put that on my. I have one already, but I can put another one on my cart, which makes it nice. So now I have two paper towel racks on my cart. So and I can't even walk away fast. Yeah, you're right. So I just face my why prolong the inevitable? You might as well just stand there and face it right then and there. Maybe you'll win, maybe you won't, but at least you won't be out of breath running away from them. So, well, you want to know something? 250 feet away from me is Elm Street. Yeah, there's one from Betsy Ross. Yeah, it had the circle on it. Yeah, yeah. That's why it was only a quarter. It was outdated. You all know I am a patriot. So and I seen that sitting in a jar or a bowl, and they were 25 cents. I had a bunch of them, but not flags. If I'd have bought every flag when they had it. They had it because I just anytime I see a thrift store where a flag or something like that, I try to pick it up if I can, if I have enough money, extra money to get it. So because you know, I'm I'm that way. I'm a patriot. I've got probably 10 flags in my garage. So total. So and some of them are a lot of worse for wear, and some of them aren't. I have to get a hold of the Boy Scouts because the Boy Scouts they do a ceremony with them. They take the flags and they do a ceremony, then they burn them like the flag is supposed to be done. So when I was a garbage man picking up garbage, I'd find flags in the trash. So I would take them and put them in a bag in the truck with me, and then when I had a whole bag full of them, I'd take them to the Boy Scouts, and then they would do the ceremony on them. So just couldn't believe people would throw away a flag instead of doing the proper thing with it. Every town has an Elm Street, yeah. But I was out in Massachusetts, okay, and I was out, I think, in Ipswich, Massachusetts, and there's a lake out there called Crystal Lake, okay, square business, Crystal Lake, and there's a little dirt road that takes you back to the lake. This was back in 1987, so I don't know if it's changed, how much it's changed since then. But at the very beginning of the driveway was an old beat up, run down house with Voorhees painted on the mailbox. Square business. I'm lying, I'm dying. I'll fight with you with one hand behind my back. Right? No. I think they come up. Let's see, on mine. Come Big Tender is the first one that said it, and then you, Charles. No fighting, kids. There we go. Put them up. 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 I always like that Cowardly Lion on the original Wizard of Oz. What are you afraid of? What about a rhinoceros? Oh, preposterous. You guys don't quit it. I'm going to put you, don't make me turn around. I'll put you in the back of the car. Don't make me turn around. I do too. I love the Cowardly Lion. Oh, and he's got his tail like the, oh. Got 14 people, 7:15 in the a.m. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I think the Cowardly Lion is the funniest thing in The Wizard of Oz. Good morning, Kim. How are you doing? Order after 6 in the morning in the big state of Illinois. Think you're going to pick you up a sandwich? I was king of the jungle. Yeah. Did you notice? Well, yeah. Okay. Have you noticed, or did you notice? Tarzan. Okay. Tarzan was called Lord of the Jungle, and the lion was called the King of the Jungle. The reason why they did that is because the lion has been called King of the Jungle for hundreds of years, and then when they did the novel Tarzan, they couldn't say he was, the king. They'd have to go somewhere higher than the king, so they made him Lord of the Jungle. You had your V8 and hard-boiled egg for breakfast? Good. Sing what? I didn't know he sang. They probably were. A lollipop land, a lollipop land. Hey, I like V8 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. Right now, I've got 5 dozen eggs in the refrigerator, but I don't want to boil them because they're farm fresh eggs, and my daughter has a rooster in there. So when I make eggs, I make sure I break each one and look at it before I put it in the pan. And if you hard boil them, you can't. Eggs you buy from the store are quite different because they don't keep a rooster in with them, so they don't have that problem per se. Are you trying to say, Big Steve, you were born to be wild? In what movie? The Wizard of Oz? I heard that somebody died or was killed in the movie The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, actually hung himself or something like that. Yeah. Or are you talking about the movie Born to Be Wild? Yeah, I think it was Wizard of Oz. I thought I heard a guy, one of the Munchkins, hung himself. Yeah, he tied a rope around uh, a fire hydrant and then jumped off the curb. You know, some of them guys, I'm not making fun of them. Some of them have to be careful because they jump off the curb and they can break a leg. That's half as high as they are. Well, on a brighter note, they killed the bomber. You know what that means? They won't spend millions and millions and millions of dollars taking him to court, trying him in court, making sure he was mentally stable so they could actually convict him, and then keeping him alive for the next 90 years because uh, when they people like that they tend to live until uh, their bones turn to dust almost because it's the best health care they can get because the government has to take care of you. He blew himself up. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I thought they also shot him at the same time or whatever. But you know, it's a it's a win-win. So, huh? What, hanging himself or the bomber? So, yep. Him and the two kids by a helicopter blade. Yep. Jensen something I think it was. I can't remember. Yeah. The helicopter was flying in, and he knew that something was going on, so he grabbed the two kids to run to get out of there, and it's too late. Couldn't do it. Oh yeah. You know what that little Munchkin's favorite song was there? Swinging. Vic Morrow, yeah. I believe that was who it was. Yeah. Well, we can. Let's see what that yields. Vic Morrow and two children actors, Micah Dean and Lee and Renee Shin Yi Chin. Okay. You're fast on the draw there, Marie. Not that I doubted you. Yeah. Andy Waugh, how are you doing? Let me check your channel out there. I know I showed you channel love, but I'll give you a couple of more followers there, Andy, because that's just the type of guy I am. So now you got like 737, I believe. Let me see. I gotta take care of a little business here. There we go. You're welcome. If you guys are interested, that is my merchandise page. Go check it out. I have coffee cups, sweatshirts, so t-shirts, tank tops, bags that you can carry stuff with. Gene Chambers, I was wondering about you because I didn't see you yesterday, man. I was wondering if you was okay or not. And I know I haven't done that for you either, Gene, so let me go in and show you some channel love. Oh, I think I haven't. Let me see. Gene's got 365. Gene's got 366. No. Yeah, it was his last one, all right. Okay, all right. I'm glad everything's okay. How's she doing? Are you talking about Brandon Lee? Yeah, Bruce Lee's son, yeah. When he stood up on the table and all the people were shooting at him, a wad come from a blank gun and shot him and killed him. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, the same thing happened to his dad. So I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Well, they didn't really have bullets in them. They were, I think they were, they used blanks, but they have a cardboard wad when they shoot to keep the gunpowder in there. And sometimes that wadding that is packed so tight that when it comes out, it's like a bullet, and it shouldn't be, but it is. There should also be, in some of them, and all of them guns that they use like that, there should be something in there to stop any suppressor, something at the end of the barrel, like a steel piece or something, a bar or something going through there. So like you would your old cap guns. If you notice your old cap guns, they had a little steel bar that went through the into the barrel. So in case something flew out, it would catch that, wrap around it, and then sling down. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Yeah. But the plastic wad is supposed to actually, disintegrate or whatever before it hits the end of the barrel. But well, that's good there, Big Steve. Later, Charles. Have a good one, man. You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, yeah, it doesn't. Excuse me. The blanks have gunpowder in them because that's where you get the noise from. But they're supposed to be the wadding keeps the gunpowder from falling out of the cap, and and it's just a little. It's actually, I think, a wax wad with a piece of cardboard on. And when you shoot, it's actually supposed to burn, incinerate, and the wax will melt. So when it comes out, there's nothing there. But sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. Sometimes it comes out full bore and it doesn't incinerate. No. Did you have a good day at work, Kevin? And for you guys that missed it, we had a sex education this morning. Gold mine. No. Gold mine. No. That's all you need to know. Gold mine and no. So. On your third cup of coffee, Rita, did you happen to bring me back a third cup of coffee? No. Oh, no. Forget about Dog. He don't need no more coffee. He can get up and get his own damn coffee. How's my favorite? Is that you, Ty? I'm glad I'm your favorite brother-in-law. I think my sister-in-law is on my brother's channel right now. You're right. A bad day doing nothing is better than a good day at work. So. He was starting to be a good action movie star, but that didn't stop him, did it? Because they went on and continued the movie with a bunch of technical, they just I don't know how they do it, but they used his body and looks and everything and just made the rest of the movie. So Idaho Hillbilly, Mountain Junkers back from the road trip. They just downloaded another video. Just Tony, how are you doing? That's right. I'm sorry. I just seen the coffee right there. I'm sorry. Not. You didn't bring me back no coffee. I know how it is. Just Tony. Just showed you some channel love. Just showed you some more channel love. I just showed you some more channel love. You should have like 711 channel followers now there, Just Tony. 712, something like that. Make sure I show everybody the same kind of love. All right. Yep. And Kevin, you got 88 loyal followers on yours. You guys haven't showed Kevin Miller some channel love. Go ahead and show him some channel love. Bama Grits, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Okay, I don't blame you if you're not feeling good. Go back to bed. Pull the covers right up to about here and go night-night. Say, yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. What are we having for dinner on Easter? I think we're having ham. And you're asking the wrong person because they never tell me nothing. I know we're probably having deviled eggs. I'm going to make a sweet potato pie, and then I'm going to put puffed marshmallow topping on it, and then I think I'm going to put it in the oven and brown the topping on, so you have a toasted marshmallow topping on it. Well, thank you, Andy. Hope you like it. So, I thought it was cool. So, I think we're going to have like macaroni salad, potato salad, or macaroni and cheese or something like. I don't know what all we're having, and you ought to later on today or whatever call Kathy and ask her, because she can tell you what we're having. She wrote a list down somewhere. I have no idea. Sure, you can, Big Tender. You can come on over. Time to take your pills. You're starting to get heartburn. Well, that's no good. It is good. I think we're going to have I don't know, Hawaiian sweet rolls, or maybe we can get Lovey to make biscuits. I have no idea. I don't think we're having mashed potatoes or anything like that. So, you have GERD? I know it. I used to have GERD. I didn't like that either. It does sound good there, Andy. So, you'll start walking now. You better start running, because it's April 1st, and that's 10 days away. And if you're from, I don't know where you're from, but if you're out in California or whatever, you better start running. Probably wouldn't hurt to hitchhike either. Hop a train, catch a flight. No, this is sweet potato pie. So, you gotta bring the world's best carrot cake? Okay. Oh, you're in Indiana? Well, hell, you can catch a ride with my brother then. We're at in Indiana there, Big Tender. Bloomington, Indiana? I don't know. My brother lives in Fremont, so I don't know if you know where that's at, but I know it's making me hungry too. But you was joking? All right. All right. But I think actually that sweet potato pie will be good with that jet puff marshmallow on it, and make it like a, I don't know, sort of like a s'more, but it ain't a s'more because it's with pumpkin pie. But I like mushroom. I like marshmallows that are burnt. I like the taste of them. We'll go fix us some breakfast. What do you want? I can make an egg bake. I can put some ham and some potatoes in it, some cheese, some green peppers, some red peppers, some jalapeno peppers, onion. I can put some onion in it. I got some mushrooms I can put in it. Black olives. You got that Southern hospitality. You'll take whatever I fix. I tell you what, when I make them, man, they are excellent. They are really good. And an egg bake is, well, they call it a quiche. The upper echelon call it a quiche. I call it an egg bake because I put mine in a square pan, and I whatever I throw in it's going in. I love asparagus in it too, man. So if I got uh, uh, asparagus that we had for dinner one night, we didn't eat it all. I'll throw asparagus in there, or I'll throw fresh asparagus in there, and that's even good too. Fresh asparagus, and then tomatoes. When you're all done, after everything's all put in the pan, you throw tomatoes on the top, and I bake it for 425 for about 25 minutes, and then I kick it down to 350, 355 for 45 minutes. So it cooks about an hour, hour and 10 minutes. I check it, and if it isn't quite done, I always leave it covered too, and then I take the cover off after the 425, and then I take the cover off. But if it isn't done, I leave it in a few more minutes and check it. That's nice. I didn't get any corn. Did you? Anybody else get any corned beef hash omelet yesterday besides Kevin? I didn't get any. Did anybody get offered? I wasn't offered. The burger mushrooms. You know what, Rita? I don't like mushrooms either. I really don't. But I take mushrooms and I dehydrate them because I can't stand the texture. So I dehydrate them and then I grind them up in my blender and I make a mushroom powder. I put the mushroom powder in spaghetti sauce. I'll put it in meatloaf. Um, Throw some in gravy mixes or whatever, give it a little extra flavor. But it is ground up and you don't have that slimy texture. Because I've already got the sweet potato pie. I bought a sweet potato pie and it's in the freezer. So, yeah, I don't like the sliminess of them. So, and I never did eat mushrooms up till a couple of years ago when I was in the hospital for pneumonia. And they kept giving me omelets for breakfast and they had mushrooms in it. And I said, well, they told me to eat the mushrooms because the mushrooms were good for my system. So, coconuts like toenails. Yeah. Shredded coconut. Makes you wonder how they get the coconut out of a coconut shell because I have no idea how the hell they do that. You make some great lasagna. Well, that's good. Yeah, you have that mushroom flavor without that slimy texture. Yeah, I completely understand. You are speaking to the choir there, Horita. I completely understand. I don't like the texture either of mushrooms. They're slimy. Yeah, it'd be nice if Ron would whip us up a pan, wouldn't it? We could taste it and then give him our professional opinion on it. Well, here's a thought. Why don't you make a sweet potato casserole and bring it here, Kevin? That would be nice of him, wouldn't it? If he'd just make us a sweet potato casserole and bring it to us. That sounds good. That really does. So, when can I expect it to be delivered, Big Tender? Just asking. Just asking. And you know what Rita's going to say once you get it to her, don't you? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Lasagna here. Hey, y'all. No, I know what'll happen when Rita gets her lasagna. What's in the package? Oh, nothing. Nothing. You sure? Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing in the package. I just better go put this up. Yeah. Walk by the cupboard, get a fork out, and walk right to the bedroom and sit in there and eat it. Yep. Yeah, yam and sweet potato are the same thing. I love sweet potato pie. I've made a couple of them. They turned out really good. Yeah, I got you figured out. I know exactly how that works. Hey, y'all. Rita's probably got a refrigerator in her bedroom so she can put that kind of stuff in there. Yep. What you got there? Nothing. We got a padlock on it, combination with a key, alarm on it, so nobody, if anybody tries to break in it, she gets a warning. He said he's going to airmail it to us there, Rita. I would, hey, y'all, give me it would be, hey, y'all, give me a lasagna. That's right. Hey, y'all. Yeah, you can bring the carrot cake, too. We're equal opportunity eaters here, Kevin. You know that. I don't. You have to talk to her. I have no idea what they're making or what everybody's bringing or whatever. So all I know is there's going to be a house full of people. So, which will be nice, you know. Rita says you can send the carrot cake to her, Kevin. It's not too much trouble. Big Tender can swing by, pick up the carrot cake, and then mail them both to Rita at the same time. I'll throw it as far as I can. Well, Rita, you might have to go to Indiana with a broom and a dustpan to get to pick up your lasagna. Was Ty on earlier on the computer on your account, Kevin? Because she said I was her favorite brother-in-law, so I figured that must have been her. I'm an equal opportunity eater too. You're right. airmail. I made a couple of eggs yesterday and 2 slices of toast. That was my breakfast. That's what I made for breakfast yesterday. So you can tell by looking at me. That would be nice if you invest several $1,000s into a good drone that could make it from Indiana to Tennessee to deliver that to Rita. That'd be nice. I don't know if Bama Grits is still in here or not. She said she was going back to bed. So. Are you still in here, Bama? I haven't seen anything from you in a while. Bama Grits is a sweet lady. Okay, that's fine. Carrot cake and a homemade peach cobbler, that's fine. Bring whatever you want, Kevin. I don't care. Whatever you want to bring, I don't care. Kevin, Keith, Kevin, Keith, Kevin, Keith, Kevin, Keith, Kevin, Keith, Kevin, Keith. Oh. I think I'm going to go get the hams today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. So probably get a couple of hams. I would cook a turkey, but I'm not going to. Vinny G, just new from Vinny G's, Bellamy. Whatever that is, I don't know. Yeah, swing by and drop it off before we go to Dog's house, yeah. How far is Bloomington, Indiana from Fremont? Oh, yeah, I know it can't slide nothing past me. I'm sharper than a marble. You're back. I never knew you left, Marie. I missed you. I missed you leaving. Well, I'm glad you're back. Did you get me another cup of coffee? No. You live where Indiana University is? Yeah, but that don't help me because I don't know where Bloomington is and I don't know where Indiana University is either. But I have been to Purdue. Yes. Yeah, sharper than a marble. That's right. Oh, well, I'm glad to. Thank you for praying for me, Marie. Speaking of that, if you guys have anybody you want to put on the prayer list, you're from Purdue? Anybody's got anybody you want to put on a prayer list, type their name in so I can put it down, and then before I shut down for the day, we'll do a prayer list. You don't have to say a prayer for them right now or whatever. Just keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. And you know, the video stays up, so if you can't remember the names and you want to go back through it, you just got to fast forward until you see the names or whatever, because the chat stays on too. So go ahead and give me some names if you haven't already. Give me their name, and I will. Tylene is got in the upstairs closet. You want me to pray for Tylene? Tylene is my sister-in-law, everybody. You know, she really had to get herself a YouTube account so I can talk to her too, you know. I love my sister-in-law, I really do. Your stepdad knows Axl Rose. He went to school with him. Charlene, Indiana, Fishing and Gaming. How are you doing this morning? Rhonda's World, how are you doing? I was at both of your live streams yesterday. Glad to see you here. I was out spreading the love. I was spreading the love. Okay. Peter Novice. Are you sure it's not Peter Jovic? Because that's what you told me the other day. Is there Peter Novice? Okay, Peter Jovic. Okay, Murray. Yeah, I thought I had. Yeah, we've got that one on here. We got his name on the list already. You live in Bloomington, Indiana. Jovic. Rhonda works at, I believe, a 7-Eleven night shift. So, got to give you props for that. I don't know. I don't think I'd. Depends on the neighborhood you live in, but where I used to live, and we had a 7-Eleven across the street, there was a lot of stuff that went on at night. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. I really do appreciate it. And it must be tough having to work 2 jobs, but I am glad that you stopped in before and made time for us. So, Glenda Sully, how are you doing? Let me check your channel out. I know you just found me yesterday, you said, but I have a special present for you. Let's see. Maybe I've already did that. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I've already showed you channel love 3 different ways. So, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and tell us the story about you growing up in Mississippi. Oh, that's in your videos. Okay, I'll have to watch them. I haven't had a chance really, but I'll have to watch them. Lee Lizzo, how are you doing? Well, thank you. Thank you, Glenda. Before you guys popped in, I said if anybody has Jenny the Baker, good morning. How are you doing? Anybody's got somebody they want, to say a special prayer for, go ahead and write their name down in there, and I'll put it on a piece of paper. And at the end of the show or the end of the live stream, I'll read all the names and I'll tell you, if it's Joe Smo, tell me what's wrong. Nothing elaborate. Like back trouble, leg trouble, or something like that. And when I read the list off, I'll just mention what's wrong with them, and then you guys want to say a prayer for them or keep them in your thoughts. So. You want me to pray for Farmer Boy? Okay, I don't know who Farmer Boy is, but we'll pray for him. You gonna catch some G's? All right, Rhonda, have a good day. Sleep well. Y'all ain't acquainted with Jenny the Baker or Rhonda's World or Lee Lizzo or Glenda Sully or I gotta get up here. Charlene, Indiana Fishing and Gaming. Go ahead and check out their channels. Show them some channel love. Dirty Dog Diggers, good morning. How are you doing? Showing the love to the room. All right. Good job, Jared Mucker. That's what it's all about, is channel love. We're all one big family. I can't say we're all happy family because we're not, but we're all one big family, and we all need to help one another out in this forum, because the big brother, and when I say big brother, I'm talking about the ones that's got millions of viewers or channel followers. They don't kid two rats' asses about nobody here, only about themselves. You have never seen, and I can guarantee it, you have never seen anybody in my live stream with over 250,000 channel followers. That's because they don't have time for us. We're nobody, but yet they started out like us. So. And they should be called out for it, They want us to support them, but they don't want to support us. And quite frankly, some of the bigger channels that's got the 250, 300, 400,000, million, I don't watch anymore. Because you can say something to them or, comment to them, and they don't comment back. They don't care. So, you're right. We're one big crazy family. That's about what we are. So. Good, Dirty Dog. You got 500. Thanks. That's good. Kim Fife, good morning. You came back again? That's good. I was just telling them, Kim, all these bigger channels, they don't care about none of us. So we all have to care for one another, So. And if you guys aren't acquainted with Kim Fife, go ahead and get acquainted with him. He's a good channel. And in fact, he put out a video in his hot tub, and he's got some rubber duckies and some fish and stuff like that floating around in there. And another channel sent him, and he named those ducks and fish and frogs and turtles, whatever they are. And one of them is named Iron Dog. So. Pretty neat. Anybody seen Allie this morning? I haven't seen Allie this morning. Didn't see her yesterday either. Hopefully she's okay. Well, I didn't see her here yesterday. I seen her in other live streams yesterday. So. Well, if you guys excuse me, I have to use the little boys' room and get me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Uh, Run this one to you, thank you. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Uh, I got to catch up. Oh, I thought you left there, Kim. I'm sorry. I know usually, yes, I did. Uh, I well, I know you usually when you come in, you listen or you comment, and not that you disappear, but you leave it running and then you do some other stuff. So I didn't know if you left and come back or you were just listening. So yes, I always wash my hands. We should have near 18 inches till the storm passes. Well, that's good. That's good, Tim. Glad to hear it. You know why? Because it could be a lot worse. It could happen to me. I don't want 18 inches of snow. But the funny thing of it is, if you still have all that snow, don't paint your Easter eggs. Just leave them white and then play, go out and hide them. That would be funny. No, I cut myself. I'm actually putting in the ceiling fan the other day. I nicked it with I was using a screwdriver and was holding something and then caught it with a screwdriver tip. Oh, look at this. We got everybody showing everybody channel love. I know, big time. I'm just kidding. So, is June still in here? Because I haven't seen her put anything up going live. But she was in here first thing this morning, so maybe she went back to bed. Love that woman. She's a sweetheart. She really is. An inspiration. So what is Eileen doing to the upstairs closet? Why is she tearing it, gutting it out? Oh, okay. You're still here too? All right, Rita. You talked to June this morning? She was in here at 6:40 or something like that. She was in here, one of the very first ones in here. 6:30, I think 6:25. Yeah, one of the very first ones in here, second or third, I think. So she doesn't give up. June's an inspiration. So if you guys aren't acquainted with Dirty Dog Diggers, take a look at them. Okay. Now that's a small apartment, 250 square feet. You could rent a room out there. Is that going to be Bear's new bedroom or what? So, if you guys aren't acquainted with Dirty Dog Diggers, go ahead and check out her channel. She does metal detecting. And she's a truck driver. She's on your new, you just got barked out? Okay. That's another, I got to get another channel recognition video going. I haven't even had a chance to do that, so. Well, that's nice, Glenda. Well, yeah, a house of 26. That's almost 1/10 of the house. That closet, that'd make Bear a nice bedroom. 250 square feet. Yeah, that would make a nice bedroom for Bear. You could put, some cat jumps up there and some rope that he can climb, and some catnip and a loft way up in the air so you can climb up there, and that'd be nice of you. Yeah, one channel really is enough, but we own a hot dog cart, so that's what the second channel is for. And then the third channel, I've had that third channel before I even started this channel. And it never went nowhere with that third channel, so I started the Iron Dog 63 channel, and that one took off. Okay, Kevin needs 9 more channel followers to hit 100. 9 more. We got 9 more people that can give him a channel to, follow. Just 9 more. You got a couple extra channels, throw a couple extra channels at him. No, Glenda, this is a... This is... It's a thong mug. We were having sex education today, so I was showing everybody the gold mine and the no-no. So people wanted to know about sex in today's thing, and that's about the only thing I could tell them. I really don't know anything about it. We took him to raise him, not to pamper him. Well, that's not even right. He's one of the family now. Pamper him. You have 244 followers. That's good there, Big Tender. Thong is a thong is a thong is a thong. You're right. I actually like the cup because it holds about 24 ounces of coffee. So that's probably the biggest reason why I drink it or use it. Yeah. Thong, 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 thong. Yeah, I know it's a song. Yep. No, I wasn't. Oh, well, yeah, she was singing it as a song. Okay, Kevin, I love you, man. Hope everything goes okay with the doctors. Let me know. I'll have Kathy either call you or you can call. You probably call Kathy later on today, and when you get back or whatever tomorrow, and find out what what we're having here. I have no idea what we're having for Easter. So I know we're having ham. I don't know if we're having homemade macaroni and cheese, or I think we're having deviled eggs, but I don't know anything else. Anybody else got anything? Yeah. Don't have the doc tell you to put your pants down. He can put both hands on your shoulders. He has ulterior motives. You're making me hungry. Yeah, we're all hungry. Kevin's my brother, so he's just wondering what we're having for Easter dinner. You're calling new customers? Well, that's good, Daryl Muckert. Maybe I tell them to join YouTube, and then they can subscribe to you. You got me on the telly? All right, Casey, or Cassie, yeah. All right, Cassie. How are you doing? Glad to see you here, Cassie. If you guys aren't acquainted with Cassie Bird, go ahead and check out her channel and, you know, show her some channel love. I'm okay. As good as can be expected, I guess. So yeah, March or April 1st is Easter dinner. So it's only 10 days away. So you're welcome, Cassie. Before it'll be here before you know it. Sorry, I don't hit women. He's just kidding with you, Glenda. He'll show you some channel love. No, Glenda, he's just funning with you. He will show you some channel love. Right there. But I did show you some channel love at Glenda. Dirty Dog Diggers, you have a blessed day too. Be careful out there. Don't take any wooden nickels and keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down. I'm going to get a couple this week. Aldi's has a sale on them, 95 cents a pound. All the other stores are down 95 cents a pound for the spiral cut, honey cured or whatever. I'm just going to go buy a couple from Aldi's, maybe even buy 4 of them. I don't know, because 95 cents a pound, that's cheap. Put them in your freezer because they are well bagged. Put them in your freezer and you have them for later. You got a lot of love to give. Good, Cassie. And remember, Dirty Dog Digger does metal detecting, so you guys go in there and show her some channel love, watch a couple of her videos. Never heard of Knutslers, or Newslers, or whatever it is. Kunslers, Hootslers, I don't know what it's. That's right, we all need love. That's good there, Cassie. Yeah, that's what we usually have as ham for Easter dinner. Okay. But I got like an 18-pound turkey out in the freezer too. I'm not going to cook that, save that. Maybe I don't know. Might have that this summer. Thawed out. And I think it'd actually be good if I split it in half and grilled it. So it probably is, in Pennsylvania, but I don't know. I have never heard the name before, but I'm sure it's a good ham. Where can I can't find, what's your sub list? You have to go into your, Glenda, you have to go into your video manager, then go into your advanced settings. If you can't see your sub list, then you have to make it open to public so you can see your sub list. But you go into your video manager and then hit your community, and then it'll say subscribers on that. You click on that, and it'll show you all the people that you are subscribed to. And it should say if they're subscribed to you or not. If they're not subscribed, if you're it says you're not subscribed to it, check it, because a lot of times it says you're not subscribed to them, and then you check it, and you still are subscribed to them. So you making lasagna with ham? That sounds good. Yeah. Are you going to use tomato sauce, or are you going to use bechamel cheese sauce or something like that? And after, I don't like putting that honey glazed stuff on the ham. I don't like a sweet meat, for one thing. But I think I might, if we got any ham left over, I might make some ham roll-ups with it. So, hi, sweetheart. Everybody, hi.
Hi.
Okay, what's your name?
Gretchen.
This is my granddaughter, Gretchen. Wave to him. Oh, you make Italian gravy? Okay, Marie, that sounds good. Which is actually a sauce, yeah. Listen to y'all using those fancy words. No, I don't. They're big tender.
Yeah.
See, how? So Rita said hi, Gretchen. Cassie said hi, Gretchen. Big tender says you're so cute. She's 4. I'm sorry. Glenda says hi, cutie pie. Put your gum back in your mouth. You use jar of sweet sauce for your ham glaze? Okay. Go get your milk. Now I was giving you a glass of milk. Yeah. So. I don't know. I think I like ham cut up in little cubes or whatever, then put in macaroni and cheese. I think it's good that way. I like, but I want to make a ham roll up, and that's where you take ham and you put cooked broccoli in it, and you roll it up, and you put it in a pan and cover it with cheese, and then bake it. So. She's spoiled, yeah. So. Now I have heard of John Martin hams. We used to make ham roll-ups every once in a while. Pretty neat. And then we like ham. You take I take green onion and I chop it up and put it in I'm trying to think. Cream cheese. I take green onions, chop it up and put it in cream cheese, and then mix it all together. Then I take lunch meat ham, the rectangle pieces, and you put the cream cheese in there and you roll it up, and those are called, ham and onion roll-ups. Those are pretty good. Those are served cold, but the ham and broccoli are served hot. So fried Lebanon bologna, that sounds pretty good. All right, Rita, have a good one. Unpronounceable, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Glad to see you here. It is good. It is good. When we go to like family reunions or something like that, we'll make that. So I'll buy 2 or 3 packages of ham and 8 or 9 cream cheeses and pound or 2 of onion and mix it all in. It is really good. And then you do is you chop it all up, then you put it in a blender, not a blender, but a mixer, and mix it all up. So. So, anybody else got anything else they want to talk about? Well, that's okay. Unpronounceable, that's okay. We all can't be free all the time, free to do stuff all the time. So. Well, it's 8:30. I think I'm actually going to be getting off here, but we got this list of the Mennonite Butcher Smoke Space. Yeah, there you go. I wish sometimes, yeah. All right, but we have this prayer list, so people would like to keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. Rosa Camacho, she has spine and knee problems. Eloise Batista, health problems. Matt, which is Rita's son, has been suffering through seizures. Grandma Rose has Alzheimer's. Lewis Ball has colon cancer. Carolyn F, family trouble. Who died? Marilyn or Marie, who died? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Marie. That Peter Javik, she wanted us to say, well, we can still say a prayer for him. Peter Javik, he had cancer, but Marie just said he passed. Sorry to hear that. Rita, back and feet problems. TJ, woodworking, anxiety, depression, and chronic neck pain. Big Steve, he's having problems with his cat. I think his cat was poisoned. Prayers are probably working because his cat's feeling better. Random or Dewey. His mom just passed away last Tuesday. So special prayers for him if you want to see doing it in your heart. Kevin Miller, he's having some health problems too. He's got to go to the doctor again today. Sidge Angel, Debbie, isn't feeling well. Got fibromyalgia. Jessica Allen, she's having a difficult pregnancy. Farmer Boy, Old Mucker said Farmer Boy. Yeah, I think it's really Farm Boy 45 show. I don't know what's wrong with him, but keep him in your prayers. Tylene Miller, you can keep her in your prayers. She's got some health problems too. Miss Iron Dog 63, Kathy, you can keep her in your prayers. She's going through some rough time right now, not feeling good, and passing of her brother and stuff's been really hard. So if you would keep all these people in your prayers and your thoughts, it'd be really appreciated. And if you'd like, you can say a prayer for me too. We all need prayers and thoughts. So. You're right, maybe in comfort with it. He's in peace now. You're right. That's right, Tim. May all the needs be met. Thanks. Jab Skillful, how are you doing? Yeah, Marie, Mrs. Iron Dog needs prayers for being married to Mr. Dog, yeah. So, Jab Skillful, how are you? Check your channel out real quick. You have no content. And 16 channel followers. Good. I just showed you some channel love. You guys want to show Jab Skillful some channel love, go ahead and do that. Good morning, Mrs. Iron Dog. You're looking lovely as ever. That's my love and my joy right there, Mrs. Iron Dog 63. Oh. I noticed how you laughed at Marie said being married to Mr. Dog. Yeah. So unpronounceable. Just put up a channel. So. And I'm going to put up my merchandise page again. So if you guys are interested in buying anything cool with Iron Dog on it, go ahead and take a look at it. Cassie had to make a cup of tea. So. Okay there, Marie. Sorry for your loss. So. If you guys aren't subscribed to Mrs. Iron Dog, go ahead and show her some channel love. She's got just one video on now, but we're going to start making some videos. She wants to do some cooking videos and stuff like that, so I'm going to help her with those. I think you guys would really enjoy it, and I think she would too once we start making them. So, because she really is a good cook. So. Mr. Mock, how are you doing this morning? You still feeling like you got run over by a Mack truck? Or are you feeling better? Oh. Well, that's good. That's good. Glad to see you here. I really am. Been wondering about you. I haven't seen you in a while. So. Mr. Mock has got 1,327 channel followers. 1,328. 1,329. So if you guys aren't affiliated with Mock, Mr. Mock, go ahead and show him some channel love. He's got another channel too, I think. I can't. Yeah, he's got another channel. Hasn't. I think it has to do with his. He owns a junkyard, so I think it has to do with the junkyard. I can't remember, but excuse me. But it's a good channel, good man. So. Okay. What's a good word? Not too much. Just trying to stay busy. So. Lee's Auto Parts, that's what his second channel is. So if you guys would like to, maybe he'll sign in later on Lee's Auto Parts, and then you can go to that one. You can reach 1,000. It's not unattainable there, Cassie. 1,000 people aren't unattainable. Draw with Vitor. It's nice to see you in here, man. How are you doing? If you guys aren't acquainted with Draw with Vitor, he does, excuse me, hand drawings and stuff like that. Good channel. Check that out. Kush, how are you doing today? Glad to have you here. He's got a few videos. But Kush, it doesn't have any way to subscribe to you. So you have to go back in and redo your page or something because you have no way of subscribing to your channel. So you're gonna have to go back in and check your settings and stuff and refigure that out because you can't get to your channel to show you any channel love. Yeah. Not bad, Draw. Not bad. Glad to see you here. You too, Jab. You have fun. So, yeah, it's in your channel settings there, Kush. You have to go into your channel settings and set that because it don't even have a place for you to even, you know, get anybody to subscribe to you. So. Just follow this link. Okay, open the link in a new tab. Now you might be able to do it through his videos, but you can't do it through his channel. So let's see. Yeah, see, it says I'm subscribed to it. Yeah, and he's got doesn't say how many subscribers he has, but you can't subscribe to the channel itself because it doesn't. When it comes up, there's no way of subscribing to it. If the dog says it, you got it. Yeah, yeah, I'm subscribed to you there, Kush. Unpronounceable names is the bus driver around here. Mr. Mock, he'll pick up somebody and take them around town and show them the sights. And I really appreciate it. I really do. kind of slow today for YouTube. I haven't seen anybody come on that's went live or anything. So, but I'm going to get off here at probably at 9 o'clock. That's as late as I'm going to stay is 9 o'clock Eastern, which is another 18 minutes. I have some stuff I have to get done. So. That's right. Those who do good deserve good. You're right there, Unpronounceable. I would like to think, 99.9% of all YouTubers deserve to be good or are good. I have not seen anything. June was on here at 6:30 this morning, 6:25, something like that, and said that she had been up since 3 o'clock and only got a couple hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep, and she was tired. So I think she went back to bed. So hopefully she's getting some rest. So I don't know. She's had a rough couple of days. She was on yesterday, and she didn't look she didn't look too good yesterday. So she did do some exercises, but she was in her bed doing them. So, and oh yeah, you can put June. I'm sorry about it, but you can put June in your prayers too, if you would. June Gull. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. It does. Wolf Spirit and the Pack. How are you doing today, Wolf Spirit? Glad to see you here. Wolf Spirit's got 692. It's 694 subscribers. 95. Oh, if you guys haven't showed Wolf Spirit and the Pack, go ahead and show her some channel love. And I'm sure Unpronounceable's got her on the bus and taking her around town right now. So. Like I say in every stream and almost every video, it's all about supporting one another. So some channels will get bigger than others. Some channels will stay small, but it's all about support. It's all about how you do it or what you do with it. So. So how are you? Well, let's see. Somebody just went live. Oh, Megan's blog just went live. So I got it on my phone, but I haven't gotten it on my computer yet. So I wonder why that is. Oh. How you been doing there, Unpronounceable? Make sure you Unpronounceable, you put your channel up there and drive yourself around town for a little bit. Make sure people see what your channel. I Wolf Spirit. I just I give you 2 more channel followers. So yeah, I'm serious. Unpronounceable. You deserve some credit too. Get on the bus. Get on your own bus. Sit in the back seat. Put it on automatic drive, autonomous. Right, Cassie? That was probably the biggest reason why I started the YouTube, is because I wanted my grandkids to be able to see me, my great grandkids. And because this is going to be out there forever until the internet fades away, and I highly doubt the internet's ever going to go anywhere. So. You're right. You're making food for 12 people today? Well, me and Mrs. Dog will be there, so make that 14. What are we having? You're right. Today the kids are born into it. They know everything about it. 10, 15 years ago, they were still born into it or whatever. But when we were born, rotary type phones, no cable TV. Excuse me, when I was born, there was no cable TV. There was no rotary phones, So we had party lines, actually. When we first started, when we first moved into the house when I was a kid, we had a party line there. Then my mom and dad opted for a private line. Because a party line was when you picked up the phone, somebody else could be on the phone, so you had to wait till they hung up. Well, if you had somebody that's a talker on the phone, it could be hours before you had a chance to use the phone. So. Well, if the food is worth it, Unpronounceable, if the food is worth it, we'll be there. We had the black and white TV too. I was born in 1963, and we didn't get a colored TV until like 75, 76. They were out there, but they were they were so expensive. They were, almost half again more than what a black and white TV was. So what are you making for dinner tonight, or for food there, Unpronounceable? But, there was also remote controls when I was growing up. And what it was a button, or it was a remote control unit that had a cord that ran to a motorized unit that would turn your channel for you. So you just click the button and it kept doing it. Or the ultimate remote was the kid. Get up and go change the channel. Don't turn it too fast. Right there. Wait a minute. No, okay, go ahead. One more. Okay. No. Keep going. Okay, right there. Turn it up a little bit more. That's fine. Hey, could you go back over and turn that down? That was the remotes back in the 70s. Probably. Yeah, probably in the States we did, yeah. But it was probably late 70s before we got cable in our town, and I didn't live in the town at the time. I lived out in the country, so we didn't have cable. I think it was the late 70s before the city we live in now got cable. So, late 70s, early 80s. Chicken, spinach, pesto, cream, egg pastry from the oven, but without the dough. Okay. And a few herbs. Yep. I remember that quite well. Go out, turn the antenna. Then you had somebody standing by the window to knock on the window to get your attention. You know, stop. More. Stop. Back up. Go ahead a little bit. Right there. We had 3 channels until I don't know. It was like 1985 before we finally before me and my wife finally got cable TV anywhere we went. But you know, you had ABC, NBC, CBS, and then you had Fox. Fox didn't become a channel until like 83 or 84. So you only had four networks. And then, you know, you had the PBS, you know, public broadcasting and stuff like that, if you could get to them. So, in the smaller channels, but you know, if you didn't live close to them, you couldn't get to them. So. My wife, she lived out in the country when she was growing up, and they only got a couple of channels. And what was really cool is when you got a VCR. That was the coolest thing, because when you got a VCR, then people had VCR tapes, and you could tape movies or whatever, or you could go out and see stuff, you know. There is probably more people watching YouTube than anything else, or Netflix or Amazon or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So. Angry Amish, good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Glad to see you here. I'm only going to be on for another about 5 minutes. I'm getting off here at 9 o'clock, so I got stuff I have to get done. But I don't know if y'all haven't seen it or not, but I did put up a video yesterday about the ceiling fan that about a month ago, my wife was in the bedroom, heard a crack, and the receptacle box inside the ceiling broke. It's plastic, and the ceiling fan dropped about 2 inches. So I took it down that night, and day before yesterday and yesterday, I ended up putting it back up. So, well, that's good there, Amish. I'm glad you're doing a little bit better. All right. There's unpronounceable names driving the bus around again. And that's the Angry Amish channel. And there is my merchandise page. Yep. So if you guys are interested in any Iron Dog 63 merchandise, go ahead and look at that. Okay, Erin Marie, thank you for showing up. Okay. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Let me see. Well, that's good, Angry. I am so happy for you. I am glad. You know, the Lord does work in mysterious ways. He heard you heard your request and he got it. So, thanks, Marie, for showing up. It's always a pleasure to have you here. You be careful out there today. If you have to go out or whatever, don't go out in that snow and do anything. Well, thanks. Or, not thanks. Congratulations, you're Angry. Angry hit 1,000 subscribers last night. Good job, man. Good job. Proud mom of 1966. How are you doing today? I'm a little sorry, but we're going to be heading out here in a minute or two there, Proud Mom. I've got stuff to do, and I wish I could stay on longer, but I can't. So, but it was nice to see you. I'll be on tomorrow morning, so if you want to get up there, if you can get on a little bit earlier, you spend more time, or if I haven't got too much to do, maybe I'll be on longer tomorrow. So, but I am so happy for you there, Dewey. I really am. I'm glad that you got what you needed. Did you get enough, Dewey? Was it enough to pay for it? Hopefully. Okay, well, that's half. That's still pretty good. That's nice. All right, everybody, it's 8:59 here in the morning. I'm going to be heading out at 9 o'clock, so we got a minute. I appreciate unpronounceable names, putting up links and driving people around town. That's good that they did that for you there. Oh, 805 Road King, I'm sorry, man, but I'm heading out, but I'm glad you showed up at least. If you guys aren't acquainted with 805 Road King, he has got a decent sized channel. He does a lot of work on small engines. Great channel. If you want to learn something on small engines, go watch 805 Road King. Great channel. Really is. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for coming here. Anyways, I want to tell everybody, be careful out there today if you're going someplace, because it's not just you, it's somebody else, so always watch out for the other guy, because sometimes they're not watching out for you. So I want to tell everybody to have, a great day. God bless to each and every one of you. Oh, you've been here a while. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry there, Road King. I wish I would have seen you come in. Maybe if you come in tomorrow, I get you up on the panel with some people. Would you like that? So I want to say God bless to y'all. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. I really do. Because if it wasn't for you, I'd have no business ever, being up here. So, all right. Well, I usually get on at 5:30 in the morning. So whenever time you want to come in, just let me know there, 805, and we'll get you on the panel and get a few other people on the panel. And we'll have a little, panel time, I guess. Dems, how are you doing today? Sorry, but I'm walking out as you guys are walking in. Sorry about that. But y'all have a good day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys showing up. I really do. Much love to you all. That being said, y'all have a good day and God bless to you.